So obviously I was a smidge upset. Going from 19 to 4 was just devastating.
Oh my gosh, I am so excited. I can't even properly introduce this video. Hello ladies, welcome to my day. It is a Thursday and I just got a text from my clinic to tell me to go check my portal just because I had a message, and I didn't even click the text. I just saw the notification, saw it was from my clinic, and then immediately stopped everything I was doing. I was like, must get on portal, cannot not look. And then I saw the message was from my doctor, and like it's all the messages from, you know, my nurses and my embryologist, and then it's my doctor, and I was like, this is gonna be awful news, this is gonna be awful news, this is really awful news. And I'm just like, ah, and I was working myself up, and then I just clicked it because being an adult, I immediately called the husband and then immediately text my friends from group. I'm like, got 3, like, all the caps, so excited. I was really excited that day and didn't give like a proper update. I was barely coherent. Here's the deal, 33 eggs to 3 embryos. That was a little bit devastating. Obviously, I expected a much higher rate or retention rate through all of that. It does validate me a lot in the fact that we chose to go with IVF instead of doing more hybrid cycles, because I think there's some other underlying issue. A few of you commented on my last video about DNA fragmentation. It sounds like that might be part of our issue, and I am gonna follow up and do that test if they'll let me, just so that we have answers around that. It will also affect whether or not we continue trying naturally. We don't actively try, but if the chance for miscarriage is very high with a naturally conceived pregnancy, obviously we'll put measures in place to make sure that doesn't happen, because it is super not worth the risk to me, especially when we have 3 embryos. I am doing more research on sperm DNA fragmentation, so any other comments or knowledge are super welcome. That being said, those embryos are now on ice and they are waiting for us. Our plan is to transfer probably in sometime in 2020, depending on how our adoption goes this year. Oh, this is the first time you're hearing this, unless you're one of my Instagram followers, but our home study is done. We just have to proofread it and then it is good to go. All of the paperwork is in, everything is good to go. We paid our entrance fee, otherwise known as our down payment on a baby. I know you're not supposed to say that, but I find humor in it. I have to find some humor in it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, adoption is expensive, and so I make fun of it instead of getting weird and bitter about it. Obviously you're paying for the adoption services and all of that, and the care of the mother, and there we go, the care of the mother, and for their household needs and everything. I don't begrudge the cost at all. So we will probably go live on the adoption list either later this month, which is February, or in March. And then we'll see. Our adoption agency sends out monthly newsletters where they tell us how many potential birth mothers they're working with and who gets matched and how many families are on the list. Right now there's only 5 families that are active. 4 are working through the adoption process, one of them being us. And there's actually 4 people on the wait list, so I'm very happy that we got in with our agency before the wait list happened. They matched the mother this month, or they matched a mother in January, and then they're talking with 2 other potential mothers. They do a lot of screening around their birth mothers to keep their disruption rate very low. That was another really important thing when I was choosing an adoption agency, was that I wanted one that had very, very low disruption rates. The national average is around 20%, and I was like, no, I cannot cope with that. That is not happening. We're gonna go live on the adoption list, waiting for that call. One of my next few videos will be the 2-year summary of our infertility journey, because February 10th is the 2-year anniversary of us starting fertility treatments. Our nursery is almost done. So I will have a very, I feel like, long nursery remodel video, because I've been doing that since IVF started, since I was getting my IVF meds. So that's been a work in progress. Let me know if you want to see that. If you just want to see the before or after, do you want to see all the in-between bits of what I did? Let me know. Be on the lookout. Like I said, next week is going to be the 2-year summary, and at the end of that is kind of a super secret-ish secret. We're above 500 subscribers. We're inching up. I would love to get to 1,000. That is my next goal. So please like and share this video if you have groups that you think would benefit. Obviously, I have informational videos around Clomid and PCOS. I'll link those up above as well as in the description. So if you feel like sharing those, I would super, super appreciate it. And until next time, ladies, keep on fighting.